Bro, look who just walked in. Fucking Noel Gallagher or some shit, lad.
Yeah, sorry, boys.
We thought you were doing a poo because you said, I'm going for a wee. And then you took so long. And now you come back looking like a Scouser or something.
Scouser or something? I don't know.
Where did you get that tracksuit?
I'm not going to say the brand because I don't like it that much.
Yeah, but where'd you get
I got it in Sydney.
For the non-video listeners, Tom just said he was going for a piss and he walked in wearing a green tracksuit with white stripes.
Yep.
And it's dashing, might I say.
Yeah,
It looks pretty epic,
It's
actually.
dashing.
Tell you what, I'm not a tracksuit guy traditionally.
I've never seen you in a tracksuit.
No, but I don't think Australia, as on the whole, is a tracksuit nation.
No,
however,
we're not.
Yeah.
We're not.
it happens.
Yeah.
It does happen occasionally. You need to don the trackie,
Yeah.
and when you come over this far,
How you going?
G'day.
I mean, I was going to wait behind this line.
As you can hear, we're recording at the hostel again, so, you know.
Sorry, I've kind of lost the...
No, that's okay.
I wasn't expecting it to come out. I'm going to fucking stand over here and relax.
yeah, next to
I'm
the
going to fucking eat my fucking capsicum.
Thanks for saying that. Yeah, there's a capsicum off screen. I was having one before.
He was amazed by Tom eating a raw capsicum in the backyard of the hostel. And it was the first time he'd ever seen something like that. So
Have you ever seen it before?
yeah, because I've been friends with this guy for a long time.
Discounting him.
Discounting him, I've never seen someone eat a raw capsicum.
So it's a first for all of us.
Exactly
In
right.
some way, yeah, it was.
Exactly right. Well, I guess we'll just proceed on with an audience member. That's fine.
But yes, welcome to the second episode of the Edinburgh Chronicles.
Edinburgh.
The Edinburgh specials.
Shite accent, yeah.
Sorry, shite accent
shite
audience
accent.
members.
Can
reminding
I
us.
do it?
That was really bad.
Stop to the first time. Some Scottish person said shy accent, you should just go, well, maybe I'll just stop now. But no, you went, I'll applaud this. I don't even know what he said. I can't say it.
Well, as you said, you know, with your Aussie accent, it's not my best. All right.
But I wasn't trying. And I was unprepared.
That's the difference. You're prepared. You should be prepared.
And you were trying.
I was trying so hard, yeah. Which counts
Chat,
for
is
a
that
lot.
embarrassing?
Yeah, leave a message.
Was that an
there.
embarrassing moment just then?
But yes, Tom has joined us.
I sure have.
You have joined us. How does it feel?
It feels good. It feels good to be back in, and it's 25 degrees. Sun's out. It's about 7 o'clock. Not that matters. And it's just nice here.
It's not 25.
I was going to say it's not 25.
18 tops.
We have our Scottish fact checker here. Obviously.
It feels like it's more.
Maybe we should just give you a microphone.
I'm used to Sydney weather, and it's been cold and rainy, boys, so I'm happy to be out in the sun in Edinburgh.
Edinburgh. I'm in Edinburgh, and it is awesome. I cannot wait to see the sights.
I can't believe how nice it is in Edinburgh.
See, he nailed it.
I don't want to listen to any more of your stuff. All right.
See, I just nailed the accent and I wasn't even trying.
That was an American
I know,
accent,
but
yeah.
apparently I nailed it. So
you've joined us, Tom.
Yeah.
Initial thoughts? How was your travels? How was your journey?
Right. Thanks for bringing that up.
Oh, before we get into that,
Yeah.
let's go off the bat. What did you bring with you on your travels?
Oh.
That we are drinking so deliciously here.
Was it my pleasure to bring a Brookvale Union ginger beer case to Edinburgh?
An entire case.
how did you get that over here?
Did you know you can check in almost anything you want? and I've been nervous, for the last few days when I've been recording myself bring these over, just saying like, I can't believe I'm getting away with this. And I had to pull myself up and say, I'm not getting away with anything, really.
Yeah, this is legal.
What you're doing is legal, above board, and fully acceptable.
The airlines agreed to it. I agreed to it.
Was there any ridicule you received?
Yeah, there was. So when I went to Sydney International Airport, heard of it. I was
Smith.
John King. John Kingsford Smith? Henry Kingsford Smith. Yeah, sorry. Yep.
I went to the line. It was a traditional lined check-in system, and I get to the front after many minutes, and she's like, anything to check in? And I said, yes. And I placed the case on the weigh scale. It registered a 9 kilo as it should.
Was there any flinching from the person checking you in? Any questions?
She laughed instantly, and I said, what's so funny? And she said, that's weird. And I said, weirdly good.
Oh, okay. Which is, sort of the theme.
Yeah,
of
weird.
Brookvale Union. Sort of.
Embrace your weird.
Exactly.
So you've noticed how I've done that.
You've done that very well.
I mean, I've been out of the game for a
That
week.
joke.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to be a dad. I feel like people don't want to be dads anymore that much.
When you were growing up, everyone wanted to be a dad, but
Yeah, they sort of stopped.
And so they just put sort of a plum nice one of those tickets on the case.
Yeah, so what traditionally like loops around the handle of a suitcase and adheres to itself, she just was able to put that straight on.
Wow.
It really wasn't a
Impressive.
problem.
And it was that you stopped over in Shanghai, I believe.
Yep.
Was that a just smooth transition? The case just went on the next plane? Or?
Yeah, she actually told me in Sydney that will be no problem and I won't have to do anything. And I said to that, thanks.
But also, notice we opened the can. They don't seem overly fizzy. They didn't explode or anything.
They seem as delicious as they always do.
So how do they keep them so unshaken?
I think the product speaks for itself when it's like it can't be shaken. Sure, it could be, but the product itself, like metaphorically, cannot be shaken.
Yeah.
In terms of the
integrity.
Strong
the
foundation.
efficacy of the product,
Yeah.
how good it is, that can't be shaken.
Yeah.
That's a physical constant in this universe.
Speaking of efficacy of products,
Yeah.
Rode microphones.
Wow.
They're very good as well. We are able to podcast from our hostel.
And they've been so good as to give us these microphones, which we are using for their intended purpose right now, right here.
Audio's waves and computing that around, and it just
We send that to Dave, and well, we do most of the work probably, just edit it all together. He cuts out some bits probably, and then
No, he's doing great work back in
he's doing
Sydney.
great work.
He's doing great work back in Sydney.
We have a message to him at the end of this podcast, so stay tuned to that.
A message to you, David. Segment pending.
yeah, Dave, stick around for that.
Any other interesting things on your journeys to Edinburgh?
Yeah, so I've wrote down a couple of things
very
here,
good.
fellas.
Okay.
Because as you know, when you get the cheapest available flight on the internet,
See,
How much did it cost you?
between 1,500 and 1,700.
It's not bad. Return.
Call it 1,600, yeah?
It was exactly that. Yeah.
Why didn't you say 1,600?
Well, because I didn't want people to know how much money I have.
But it's between 15 and 17, for fuck's sake. It's not that difficult.
That was so that was the joke I was doing.
Sorry, I've stolen your thunder.
No, I actually kind of love
You've
that.
returned
I take it back.
no, don't take it back. Don't you dare.
Not take it back.
Okay, good.
Yeah. You've returned far in a better way.
Also, by the way, Dave is going to fire you when you get back.
Dave does not have the power to fire me.
You said that you done most of the work.
No, not me. Us.
No, you said you
Run that back.
specified yourself
Okay.
individually.
Yeah.
So you're getting fucking fired.
So Kristo's fine, but we're sweet.
And I'm going to be the next guy.
Oh, wow. So next episode,
See you there, pal.
we'll have
Hell
a new third member.
The anonymous Scotsman is going to take Kristo's place.
It's quite, actually, then I'll just, have a nice break
Not
from me.
anonymous.
So the story starts. Where were we starting? The price of the flight,
That's a great.
which we found out was between 15 and 17, which got nailed down to 16.
We got a little stuck there.
And yeah, so that means I flew with China Eastern, which in my life isn't one of the big airlines. But I don't like, for me personally, size doesn't matter. I think everyone's lovable and there's lots of love.
And although it's probably the biggest airline you've never heard of.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
exactly. And so I didn't judge a book by its cover. It's like, it's not a big one in my life, but everyone deserving of love.
You didn't judge it by the cover, but how was the prose?
Like the words
Oh, the
inside.
words
inside,
That's
yeah.
good. It was good. So let me tell you what happened. So I automatically got placed in the middle seat for every single flight I was on.
That's tough to hear. Were they busy
went-
flights?
They went stock. Yeah.
So no opportunity for you to slide into a spare.
No, it was
Okay.
cover to cover.
Really?
Wow.
Okay, that
But
sucks.
they offered me the ability to pay for a window seat.
They like to do that.
What?
nowadays.
When you were on the plane?
No, this is before. I just checked my tickets.
checking in.
And it was KKKKK.
What?
Well, that's
was
seat
what?
K.
Fucking class.
No, seat K. K.
CK,
right, yeah.
CK.
Let's make that abundantly clear.
KKK was checking you in,
Yeah.
and you felt slightly uncomfortable about that.
And
but
so the first flight, I go ahead and spend 91 Australian dollars choosing the window seat.
you did it.
Oh, really? You
Yeah.
paid for the
For my
upgrade?
first flight, the first flight being 10 hours, second being 12. I was like, you know what? I need one window.
Okay.
I get on this joint. I find my aisle is around 30 something. There's two people sitting in that aisle already. I'm like, oh, okay.
That
Friends.
row, you mean?
That row.
That row, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. That's when things get problem. There's a nice elderly Chinese woman and her granddaughter, I presume. Oh, where's she sitting? That elderly nice Chinese woman. The window.
Oh, she's taking your seat.
So I go up to her and I say, hey, sorry, I think I'm the window. She says, no, I'm Chinese. And I say...
Is that what she said?
Mm-hmm. And I say, we're encountering what they call a language barrier.
Yes. Okay.
And how much do I want this window seat?
Well, $90.
That's what I thought. But then the pressure of trying to figure out how to say, actually, that's my seat?
Well, you just show her your boarding pass.
I don't think she cared.
What? Right.
So I folded.
So you just copped the aisle.
Yep.
So you paid $90 for nothing.
Yep.
For a middle seat.
I got an aisle.
You got an aisle.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
so
fine.
I was like,
okay,
it's
fair.
It's fine. But that opened me up to sitting, when you're in the aisle, there's someone across the aisle from you.
Yes.
Right. And there was this young lady who was moving away, and I was like, good for you, young lady.
Was she hot?
She was. So there was a young lady, regardless of stature, in the eyes of how you rate people. She was sitting across me in the aisle, and
was she hot though? We never. You never answered the question.
I think she was about 17, so it's out of my purview.
Me too, as well. If they're under 25, then they don't count because it's like fucking kids.
It was a child. I should be more clear with my language. It was a child.
And what happened?
So,
hopefully nothing.
Hopefully.
My own high club.
That was an absolute zinger. I hope you're allowed to keep that. So what happens is it's really not that funny. We're like landing the plane, and she starts landing the plane.
You were not fucking landing the plane.
I was helping.
How did you get the security part?
Oh, it's 1111.
It's not fucking 11.
So she starts vomiting, right?
Oh.
Okay.
But thankfully,
Is this the kid or the old lady?
kid. So, but thankfully, I thought these were like outlawed or something. I don't know. I thought like turtles were eating them these days. But there was a bath bag.
Oh,
Yeah.
Have you seen-
I haven't seen one in a
The
while.
little paper one just in front of
They
you.
were illegal or something.
Why?
I just haven't seen them in so long.
You're right in that I got on a lot. I don't go on a lot of planes, but the planes I've been on recently haven't had them.
And how are they leak proof? Because she was holding it in a manner to suggest it wasn't, but I assume it is.
You'd hope so.
She was holding it like over the aisle.
I think there's a plastic lining on the paper
That's
bag.
why I thought they might be illegal now.
Yeah. So that's
So, I've just written down automatic middle seat guy just because it kept happening.
Yeah.
And then on my second flight, middle seat, the guy next to me kept sleeping on me.
on your shoulder.
Yeah, fully like head on my shoulder.
That's tough.
I didn't know what to, like, what am I going to do?
You just left it.
Yeah.
Did you try to do like a little shuffle to try and like?
I would like yawn or something. Like, I don't know. Like not even with the shoulders.
And he
just with
wouldn't
my
wake
mouth.
up.
No, I was just yawning with my mouth. And then I lost my wallet at some point. That's by the by.
So that's confirmed.
Yeah. Left it on the first.
Damn.
Okay.
That's
Yep.
no good.
That just happens. And then the last thing was on the train from London to Edinburgh.
Yes.
You know how trains are, right? You sit down and
Yeah.
had a window seat. This
Nicer than a flight.
Beautiful.
much.
Nice to see it come full
It was
circle.
a small win, but when you get the train out of London, it made me question a lot of things. But primarily, I was like, you know, we have friends and we hear a lot of people who move from the great nation of Australia to
London.
London.
People love to do it. People love to do it.
It's for some reason the go-to thing is I turn 20, I finish uni, I get turn, you know, whenever you finish 22, 25, and you go, why don't I live in a worse country than my own?
The beach is awesome. Let me get out of here.
Why don't I move to a place that's a lot more expensive than Australia and
Double almost.
and actually has quite depressing elements to it. A la the weather and the infrastructure.
Well, I think that, look,
No, there are two sides to the coin.
to speak up for London, you know, there is a certain charm to it, you know.
Yes.
It was once the center of an empire, and you walk around and you can feel that. There's big columns, there's big fuck off buildings,
Yeah.
there's a lot of people, and there's a charm to that.
I will say, yeah, because Sammy and I we hadn't really been to London, so when we had going into it that assumption of this place is going to be a shithole. Why do people move here? But it did sway us slightly when we got there.
It was cool.
We had some fun.
That is crazy because I've now transited through London maybe 4 times, staying a grand total of maybe 5 days, and I wish it was 3.
Wow. So you've doubled down in your assumptions.
I just cannot imagine. You wake up, and it's always eastern suburbs people. You wake up in the east, and you go, oh, Mummy, I won't go to the golf course today. I'm going to go to London. What are you doing? Get on the 333, go to Bondi, enjoy some sunshine. It's unadulterated where we come from. It's just there.
Enjoy some nice Thai food, some nice Japanese food, you know.
And you're not even going to have to pick fruit.
And you're not going to pay top dollar for that in Sydney. In London, different story.
It's just, I mean, I don't want a London rag, but I will. It's just a sad place. There's too many people.
It's a huge city. It is huge. Like on the map where we were staying with Sammy's family friend, and it looked like, it's pretty close to the center on the map. It still takes you an hour to get to the center on the, train and tube.
And are you saying centre like Chris Hemsworth's fitness platform? Or?
Yeah, centre. It's my favourite fitness.
It just sounds when you say like
you can use it anywhere. Yeah,
that's the beauty.
Well, that's how centre's spelt.
Well, that's interesting
in British English.
Yeah.
What about American English?
Well, it's spelled differently.
And Chris Hemsworth was clever. Chris Hemsworth was clever. He dropped the E. Didn't need it.
Oh, well, that's most different. Apps. They just drop a vowel. Well, while you were en route to join up with us, Tom, Sammy and I, we actually couldn't stay at the hostel for about 5 nights because
hostel.
Thank you.
we had to evacuate the hostel for 5 nights because Oasis was playing in Edinburgh. So there was no room in the inn, like Jesus, sort of.
True, because they know that we're sleeping with laymen.
Yeah, we're not paying for comm because we're volunteering.
There's laymen in the room. It's not just
there's
staff.
laymen.
I assumed it's just staff.
No, we're in a room with normals and staff.
Yeah.
So when Oasis came to town... Thank you. So when Oasis came to town, the room was full, so we had to leave.
So we decided to make the most of this basically forced exit, and we did a little road trip around the highlands. Sammy was sick, unfortunately. Highlands.
Sorry, Highlands.
Yeah. That's just how it's called.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Yep.
Highlands.
Sammy was sick.
Sammy got really sick all of a sudden. I think
I've never heard of him doing that before.
I don't get sick that often. I get sick a very normal amount of time.
Yeah, it probably goes like Tom gets sick the least, Sammy's normal, I get sick
a bit
too often for my own liking.
Europe,
so that sort of soured the mood slightly, but we still had a lot of fun. First night we arrived at our accommodation around 9 p.m. It was just a random pub in bumfuck Scotland.
Just a quick question.
Yes.
Did you feel at any point when you're traveling to these other venues to sleep accommodations, did you ever drop, we work at hostels too, we know how it is. I know it's true.
No, and we were filming a sketch as well a lot of the time, like an ongoing sketch about parodying a British travel show. So Sammy was wearing a linen suit. So he did look quite upper crust.
So sometimes. When walking into a rural pub in Scotland, I was getting a few looks in my full yellow linen suit.
However... Yellow? Yeah, sort of a mustard yellow. But yeah, we get to the pub and it's just like there's like 6 locals just drinking there. There's one guy who's just like sitting at the bar with half a pint and is just staring forward. And then we're looking around for someone, we're like, oh, where's the bar staff, or like, how do we check in here? So we're just sort of like looking around like, okay. And then he just turns to us and he goes, and then I take a second, I'm like, are you talking to us? And I go, oh, sorry, mate, what did you say? And he goes, you don't speak fucking English. And that did... I did...
There's always one guy in that bar.
There's always one guy.
He was really angry. He was really quite angry.
I've done a Sammy and spilled...
He was a bit, but in the end he helped us.
I'm going to leave you to it because you've got...
Okay.
Thank you for your contribution.
It's a little bit... Hopefully I don't get entirely cut out.
Oh, no, you'll be in.
There's some zingers in there.
And if I do, I'll find fucking...
Dave.
Yeah.
I'll find Dave.
Good.
I will hunt you down. I'll find you. I know where you live.
Well, you could probably...
We'll send you Dave's address.
He's getting fired already. He's getting fired as well.
True, you're right. I got to say my best.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm leaving you.
All the best.
Conversation. I enjoyed the... Two-way street.
Up the Hibs.
Come on, the Hibs.
Come on, the Hibs.
Come on, the Hibs.
I hope they win.
Are you going to the game now?
Well, not now. It starts at 8 o'clock.
Okay, well, I didn't know
Idiot,
that.
it's not 8
Too
o'clock.
early to go.
Okay.
Because Sammy, it starts at 8.
So I didn't know it started at 8.
On my way indirectly.
Oh,
Okay,
Sammy,
good.
sorry, it's 6:20.
Two amazing Australian footballers in our squad.
Really?
Oh, really?
Martin Boyle.
Are they going to be there right now? Or is it too early, do you think?
I'm not sure about the Thursday.
Okay. Because I just think if you were going...
It starts at 8.
Yeah, so it's just a bit
Right, so it doesn't start till late. That's the thing.
Maybe it is a little bit too early. I'll just say one thing, and please leave this in because you're all Australian.
Yes.
And do you know the David Bowie song Starman?
Yes.
That's close enough, my friends.
Yeah.
No, it's almost punching me in the face. You know the David Bowie song Starman? I told you, man, this earlier. So we've got a song about Martin Boyle, who's Australian. There's a Starman running down the wing. His name is Martin Boyle, and he's fucking dynamite.
It doesn't rhyme.
It doesn't have to fucking rhyme.
Yeah, it does. It's got to rhyme with the original song, doesn't it?
It fits in.
Okay. Sure.
You'll have no further interruption.
Not a problem.
Awesome, thank you. I don't know where
we were. Okay.
We just went on the best tangent I've ever heard.
There's some great tangents.
That was,
Can I say something?
yeah.
No, that was something.
That was
Right. I found it slightly difficult to try and just, record podcasts as usual with just a man watching and butting in all the time. It was fun. Don't get me wrong.
And that's why there's a
fun.
special podcast.
That's why this is a special. It's a special app. It's not going to be what you're used to.
Tell us what you thought, whether that
And
was
we're
good or
talking a
bad.
bit quietly because, he's still somewhere around here. But,
That's what happens when you record in the backyard of a hostel.
exactly. And let me just put this on the record. I did say before, I was like, should we go somewhere like slightly outside the garden?
But I'm
just in
glad
case
we
that
didn't.
guy comes back.
I'm so
Come
glad.
back, he did. I didn't expect him to come back. And actually, I thought he would see we're recording something and then he would leave again.
Dude, he had so many comebacks, I almost had to scrape it off his teeth.
I know. And we should have just given him a mic, but it wasn't possible, was it?
No, well, it is possible, but he didn't want one.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, true, we actually have
We have.
Do we have a fourth?
Thanks to Road, we have facilities for that.
Thanks, Road, for that.
However, yes. So we had a Scottish man get angry at us, which is sort of a highlight of the road trip.
Yes, yeah. And many other such tales.
Yeah.
Congrats for keeping that in the Mind Palace, because
I had no idea where we were.
Yeah. The other thing I think we noticed on our road trip is something vibrating. Like this seat is vibrating.
Oh, is that still in there? And that's the kind of joke
kind of
that
humor
our
that-
man who just
yeah.
left would have put in.
We'll call
He
him
would-
G. Yeah.
G would have said something
Yeah.
like that, 100%. But now he's gone, so
No, but Sammy,
sad.
Agree or disagree with me with this? But
agree.
Yeah, I think you will. Scotland's and maybe UK more broadly, the culinary experience is an interesting one.
Okay, look.
Especially when you're dealing with the kind of places we can afford.
I get nervous when we start painting these broad strokes because, there's been comments about London, which, I agree, but I don't wholeheartedly agree. Everything is nuanced.
So
Everything in
guys-
life is 50-50. I just thought of that.
And, people play things up for humor,
People
for
play things up for
podcasting.
humor. And,
that's not what we're about to do.
Well, not what we're about to do.
But I would say, on the average, trying to get a nice, delicious snack just on the fly in the UK can be difficult. And when you do, and you go to the takeaway, it says kebab on the front, but on the inside, it says chicken tikka, pizza, naan bread, pasta, and everything fucking in between. They don't choose a lane, and I love them for it, and I hate them for it. It's great because you get a little bit of everything. It's shit because it's all a bit shit.
The menus we've seen have taken up an entire wall of a restaurant.
And the font is so small because they have so many things on the menu.
But we went to a place and it was like, yeah, one column, burgers. Okay, fair enough. Next column, kebabs. Okay. Next column, pizzas. Okay.
So far, traditionally, what you could see in Australia.
Yeah,
But all under the one roof.
Kebabs that you might see.
Sure. Okay, you got the kebab section.
Yeah.
Then you got the pizza section.
pizzas,
Sure. Okay. Why don't you stop there? No.
Yeah.
Curry section.
Wow.
pasta.
Loaded naan section.
Yeah.
Pasta section.
Pasta?
And then
full dessert menu.
and then wrap section. So what's the difference between wrap and kebab in this instance? Because they both have doner.
And then sometimes it'll say hamburger. Okay. Then it'll say hamburger in bun. Now I'm confused.
What are we talking about?
And then it will say battered hamburger.
What? Really?
Between two slices of cheese. This is where things become a bit diffuse.
We need to get that.
Yeah, we do.
We do.
And there's deep fried pizza. Have you heard this deep fried pizza?
No.
And that's almost everywhere.
We need it. We'll get a photo of this. What is it? Deep fried, battered hamburger.
Battered cheeseburger, battered hamburger, both.
Between two slices of cheese. We'll put that on the Instagram.
I think there's no bun. I think they just go 2 slices of cheese. They put the burger in between, and then they batter that deep
the whole thing.
I can't.
We didn't get it, so I don't know.
I don't think so.
But this has led to like Sammy and I being at some of these places on our road trip and literally spending 15 minutes trying to decide what to order because we're just
getting
like,
really confused.
What are we gonna get? Like, so one day we ended up getting a kebab that had chicken tikka, doner, peri sauce. It was
all in one
wrap, chips
and chips.
Be so honest. You tell me there's peri sauce in the tikka.
So it's a wrap with lettuce,
maybe it was peri
chicken
mayo.
tikka, peri mayo, shaved doner kebab, and chips.
The chicken tikka
and cheese
comes with the sauce traditionally.
This one didn't. It was just the chicken.
It was just the meat
with like a
marinated.
a
marinated.
But
chicken.
can I say it was actually pretty good?
It was pretty.
It was a gut bomb, but it was good.
It was pretty fucking good.
And I know you, Sammy, you don't like, as Kristo says, doner.
Well, doner, yeah, look, I have my, everything in life is 50-50, but I prefer chicken kebabs. I prefer shaved chicken.
Another thing we noticed, when we went to this place. Yes. No, so we get the doner. And so they've got the huge meat stick, that you'll expect. So
the rotisserie
you'd expect them to shave that. And if you're at a good place, they'll chuck it on the fry for a bit, make it a little crispy. They just opened a metal container and just took the doner out from there.
And they just had it steaming in there. When they had the doner spinning just next to them, I don't know why they wouldn't shave that thing fresh.
I'm so confused because it's like, how does that speed anything up or make anything better? You can just shave it when I order it. Why do you have to have a storage unit?
I suppose it's slightly faster because they've done the shaving beforehand.
But that's part of the experience, is knowing that you have come from the rotisserie.
Right?
Exactly.
Because have you seen it being shaved in this country?
No.
Do they have the machine?
Wow.
Well, they must, because they have all this pre-shaved stuff.
Yeah.
But then is the meat stick just for show?
You keep saying shave. Do we know?
We don't know, actually.
Maybe they use scissors and just
like a sharp
And then
knife.
if you were using scissors, I'd say play on with this pre-scissored meat.
I'd say play on if they'd taken it out of the metal container and chucked it on the fry. And then it's all right, so you're sort of crisping it up from a medium to a...
And by fry, you mean the
flat
blanch.
The blanch. Put it on the blanch for a bit.
That's not what a blanch is.
Are you sure?
A blanch...
It's a flat
A blanch is
top.
when you quickly boil something to blanch it. You're saying a quick grill. A quick fry.
That's interesting. I wouldn't use the word fry, and that's where I'm getting caught up.
Okay, fry. We're getting
put it on the
confused
hot
with deep
plate.
fry. You just quickly grill it on the hot plate. You just quickly saute it.
Yeah. Sizzle
Quick
it.
saute, which is
Quick saute.
That's a medium to low heat.
Okay, so it's on a high heat, so it's just a quick sear. Okay,
That's what we got there.
Thank you.
So yeah, that was good stuff.
You are right about that blanch thing.
Blanch is you get...
Then you have the ice cubes in the bowl for...
Yeah, we could go on, but we've
got things to do.
G took up quite a bit of time, so we do need to move swiftly on. And Kristo's getting fired, and Dave's
Well, no, you're getting fired now.
Okay, now I'm getting fired.
It's me, Tom, and G.
I really wonder. I think I might put in my resig.
No, you
Why?
can't leave me with it.
You want G to replace all of us?
Well, if I have to do that again every week,
Just a joke.
No, we had a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun.
Sammy had a deep fried sausage, which he hated.
Horrible.
Kristo said it was yum as fuck.
I said it was what you'd expect. It tasted
I just thought I want a sausage that tastes like real sausage. It just seemed like a bit of grey matter inside there, from the dense part of the brain.
But yeah, and then you got better, so that's nice.
And I got better, so that's nice.
Maybe the sausage did it.
I
actually, I used to know a kid who would get sick and eat sausages.
Really?
Yeah, that was it.
Really?
Yeah.
And people don't do that anymore.
I feel like people aren't doing that anymore because his dad was actually he used to work at the school,
Right.
and he would bring in these sausages and
Really?
there was a can.
This is in the town where you grew up.
Yeah,
right.
He would also he could draw you a sausage real good as well.
Really?
So
That's
down in
pretty
your luck,
easy.
and he could make them small or big, whatever.
Really? So you could just be like, hey man, I just need a sausage. Just whip me one up.
Yeah.
Cheer me up a bit.
Yeah, you'd chuck him a couple pennies or whatever. Yeah.
That's nice.
Guys, we have recorded for a long time, so let's
Has it?
45 minutes.
Okay. So do we just wrap it up now or what?
Well, there's gonna be
We're going to shred
gotta
some
tell
J.
me
There'll be
Right?
a lot of scissors, but Quickly, Tom, first impressions of the hostel. You did your first shift today. How was that?
Yeah, I actually had a great first shift. Thanks for asking. Chaperoned nicely, I might add.
Yep. Well, Ash is very good at what she does in,
She's the best.
inducting people. We got is inducted the right word? She inducted us.
Did you have the same sort of experience I had?
Well, we had a morning shift induction, so it was a slightly different.
She just showed us the ropes, very relaxed,
It was a pretty relaxed session.
You'll notice.
This podcast is all over.
You'll notice our dorm mates last night. You had a nice little surprise.
Oh my God.
We got back at midnight.
Yep.
That guy is... I was on the train yesterday and that thing was quieter than that guy. Jesus Christ.
Because, the people that we talked about last step, those characters, they're gone. But we got some new characters. We got this bald guy with a shiny head who wears this big wide-brimmed hat. He must be about 65. And he snores like a
He snores like a train. Okay, maybe if it's possible, we'll throw in a clip I recorded of him snoring right now. It woke up the other girl who was in the room with us, and we all just started laughing. That's how ridiculous his snoring was.
And then I started trying to just, how normally, like, when someone's snoring in your hostel room, you just start making loud noises and hope that they, like, wake up for a bit. Yeah. I was trying to just do the usual coughs and sighs.
Sammy's going, wake up!
And then that didn't work. So, I just started going, oi! Oi, wake up! And that didn't work.
And it had the opposite effect.
It got louder.
When you got his attention.
And then I kicked his bedpost. And that worked for about 2 minutes.
And then it got louder.
And then he went into turbo mode. It reached another octave. He started harmonizing himself. It was like he had the bass note of the normal snore, and then he had these high timbre notes that his like his fucking, I don't know, the folds in his esophagus was started
Incredible.
making. It was mad.
Incredible.
And we were getting on with the nice young lady. Like, we're all laughing, saying this is just so fun. I wake up in the morning. Who's snoring now?
Oh.
The young lady.
The very same.
Oh, so we're all there laughing at this poor fella, and now
she's a turncoat. She's turned against us to start her own snoring.
And I was about to wake everyone up and say, we got to laugh at her. This is ridiculous.
Fair weather friend.
Right?
She was.
Are the loneliest friends, to quote Paul Kelly.
Yeah.
There was also the man in the morning. I woke up and he was just really loudly and meticulously packing a tote bag with what looked like framed pictures and just like banging them around like, oh no, take that one out, put that one back in. I was like, what are you doing?
He was packing his bag for like an hour and he kept waking me up because I had like a few more hours to sleep before my shift. He found any zip or Velcro in the place and just fucking ripped that thing. And the weird part was, after packing for so long, I wake up in the morning, his stuff's still there. He didn't even leave.
A mystery to be solved for sure.
I've got one small little thing to finish.
Yes.
If we are finishing. So Kristo had the early morning shift. He's very good at it. No one wants to switch because
Kristo's really good at that first thing in the morning.
Did we talk about the getting our boss his coffee and paper last episode?
Yeah, we did.
So I've got that down to a T now. So I had to do that this morning as well. I was like, get the company card, didn't have to pay for it with my own money.
Nice.
Get the I, get the EV.
Yep.
Get the decaf fucking long black.
Yep, very good.
And then bring it to his door. And it worked a charm. And it was actually quite enjoyable.
You've learnt.
So, and that's why you're so
That's why you do the 9 a.m. shift and I do the 10 a.m. shift.
But
because you're
I
just
was
so
in
good
your
like
place 1 week ago.
But they must have figured out that you're better at the 9 a.m. So I get that extra hour of sleep. And then Tom rolls in at about fucking 2
o'clock.
All of Tom's shifts this week are just the afternoon.
And also the afternoon shifts, you work for an hour and then they'll usually like, oh, there's nothing else to do. So just don't worry about it.
You know what I have is I've got flowers to give.
Oh.
Because I just want to say, boys, my shift rolls around today. The morning shift is in charge of making sure everything's clean, and by the afternoon, we'll do it once over again, make sure it's all schmick.
Well, you do the bathrooms in the afternoon, so that's
you did some of the bathrooms.
Because I rolled around and said, boys, I got to give flowers. These things are good.
Oh, really?
But we hadn't cleaned them yet.
You hadn't done them in the morning?
No, you don't do them in the morning.
Bathroom's in the arvo, so you just decided not to clean the bathroom.
They were pretty good. Okay.
I walk into one and it's looking schmick, and I come out after my shower and I go, Tom, you did well though. He's, I didn't do that one.
I actually hadn't done that. I got to do a Scottish piss.
Well, that's probably time to call it a day then.
Guys, we didn't get to talk about everything we wanted to talk about today. But you understand these episodes are special.
They're special. There was unforeseen circumstances in this exact one as well.
Big G, who we all know and love. We didn't expect him to stick around like he did. We started the episode 1 minute in. He walks in. He starts chewing our ear off.
I genuinely hope you can hear him from the mics.
I think so. What's his catchphrase? I'm trying to think of it.
50-50. Life's 50-50.
Because I was like, it was kind of something.
In the nicest way possible.
In the nicest way possible.
Guys, we're signing off.
In the nicest way possible.
Thanks, G.
More to come.